Warning, this does contain spoilers for the movie Quarantine. Alright, what's up? So, I was watching the movie Quarantine the other day in the theater. I saw the previews and the trailers, and I was just like, damn, that movie looks badass. But on YouTube, I noticed that there was a lot of people bashing the movie because it's a remake of I think a Spanish movie called Record or some shit. You know what? Who cares? A remake's a remake. This is the part where you'd want to turn away if you don't want to hear spoilers. I go in there, I'm watching the movie. The movie's great. You know, it's basically from the point of view of the guy, the camera guy, the news reporter's camera guy. Basically, it's got parts that make you jump. What else? Let's see. In the start of the movie, they're in the fire station, right? And they put microphones on these two people that they're supposed to be shadowing. Well, while the reporter and the guy were on top of the balcony filming, she's just like, oh, turn up their mics so we could hear them, because they were down below washing the fire truck. They turn up the mics, and the first thing the guy says is, $100 says I could sleep with her by the end of the night. And of course, she hearing that was like, oh yeah, I'll take that bet, and he got red in the face. And of course, right after that, she turns and tells the camera guy, alright, I'll hold the camera while you go down and kick his ass. That was pretty interesting. Another part was they got one of the mom, I guess she's a mom, and she had her little daughter. Her daughter was infected too. Well, her daughter bites her ear while she's holding her, takes off running up the stairs, and the mom is just like, don't fucking go after my little girl, and she's like clearly fucking one of those things. So they fucking handcuffed the bitch to the bottom of the stairs, like bleeding and shit, because she got bit by her daughter. Sure enough, like 10 minutes later, the fucking door breaks open in the back, and about 5 or 6 of those motherfuckers get loose, and guess who the first thing they go for? The handcuffed lady. And goddamn, did she get it ruthlessly. Ugh. I don't even know what to make of them. It's rabies, but at the same time, basically it's like zombies infected with rabies is what it is, I think, from what it seems like anyway. The ending sucked balls. I had no problem with the movie whatsoever. I liked the movie. The entire movie was awesome except for the ending. The girl dies. Yeah. So the reporter and her camera guy are the only guys left, right? So they get locked in this room with one of these infected things, and they're hiding. They're like trying to like crawl around to like make sure this fucking thing don't hear them and shit. And this thing has a knife. All right, this thing has a knife and it's looking for something on one of the desks. So of course the camera guy, like a fucking idiot, is like, oh, I'm gonna try and sneak past him. I'm sure you could pretty much guess how that ended. He's maybe 2 feet away from this thing, and of course, he steps on a piece of glass. A loud piece of glass, and the thing turns around and attacks him. He drops the camera, then the girl picks it up, all scared and shit. Then she looks down and sees this guy, her cameraman, pretty much getting stabbed and fucking bitten in the head and shit. And of course, she freaks out, and she's like, okay, I'm going to try to sneak past it. Didn't you just learn? So she takes like 2 steps on the same piece of glass, and makes some noise. The thing fucking turns around and attacks her. She drops the camera, and she's laying on the ground. She's crawling to the camera like on the trailer. And as soon as she grabs the camera, the fucking thing drags her away into the darkness. It just faded to black and said directed by so-and-so. Come on. What the fuck? I like the movie overall, I do. I recommend you guys go and see it. But that ending, who the fuck ends a movie like that? Unless they're making a sequel, which the way it ended, it's kind of impossible. That's my rant for now. I don't know, probably gonna go watch a movie or some shit because I'm bored. Peace.